blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
So we're up and running. Koundé, Casado, Kubasi. Pedri. He's in a good... Rashford! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal concedes a free kick for that. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Moved on forwards. And that's a goal kick. Koundé. Yamal. Rafa. And it's fault. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Physical challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Jong. Victor Fort. And it's played forward. Diangana. That's really well manoeuvred. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Casado shifted upfield. Yamal. Aim forwards. And it's Andre Silva. Andre Silva played out to the left flank. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. That's been slipped through. Rashford. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Balde gets his head on it! Pedri, Casado, and here's Yamal. Rafa Mir, Pedri, Rashford, De Jong. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Now who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And here's Rashford. He can get that clear. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's going to be disappointed with that. Balde. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Pedri! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Pedri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rafinha. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Rafinha. Aimed in towards the centre. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Pedri. Barcelona are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
And it's played forward. Barcelona needing to chase the game already. De Jong, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rafinha. Pedri. Oh, a delicate chip through. Rafinha. So who's he picking out? Tries a shot! Koundé, Casado. De Jong. And here's Rashford. Now it's Pedri. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chance to shoot! Oh, he got that all wrong.
De Jong clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Rafinha. Very nicely done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now that's well seen too. Casado. Yamal. Casado. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Balde. And it's De Jong. De Jong, Casado, Yamal, Casado, and here's Yamal. Yamal, now here's the delivery. Looking for a decent ball in. Here comes, oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Koundé wins the duel this time. Diangana. And here's Andre Silva. Great challenge, time to perfection. Balde. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Pedri. Pedri. And here's Rashford. Over to the left. Balde. Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. Cleared without complication. That's the throw. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. Rafinha. Rafinha. And here's Rashford. Gets good distance on it. Casado. Eric Garcia. Balde. And here's Rafinha. And here's Rashford. Big chance! Oh, Barcelona are back in business. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Rashford demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Koundé shifted upfield. Diangana. KYRGYZ does really well to win the ball there. KYRGYZ gently done. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Balde. Defending of the desperate variety. Aim forwards. And it's Andre Silva. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Balde. Played into space out wide. Rafinha. He's had a shot! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Rashford quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Fort. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong, Yamal, Casado, and here's Yamal, and there's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Diangana. Yamal. Petri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. nearly half an hour gone here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong. Eric Garcia, gently done. Looking here to chip it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Andre Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. Well-timed, excellent interception. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hector Fort. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. And it's hoisted clear. It's been taken short. And it's Koundé. Proves too strong. Diangana. Now it's Andre Silva. He is through here. Plays it through. Chance to play it in, and that's aimed into the middle, and he's there to clear it. De Jong. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Good work on the right flank here. Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through. Rafinha puts a cross in. Inviting looking ball that has been cut short. Eric Garcia. Rafinha. De Jong. Yamal. And here's Rashford. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Eric Garcia. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. And here's Rashford. Rafinha. Pedri spread out to the left. Played into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Diangana played out towards the right wing. Hector Fort carries the ball down the right. And here's Andre Silva. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Rafinha shifted upfield. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. And it's Pedri. And here's Pedri. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Mir. Now it's Andre Silva. De Jong. Aim forwards. Hector Fort. Rafa Mir. Out to the right. Oh, some tackle that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Rashford. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Rafinha. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Yamal. Cuts out the pass. Iñaki Peña sends that a long way. Pedri wins the duel this time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedri. It's a corner. Rafa Mir gets it away. Oh, nice touch. And here's De Jong. Valde. De Jong. Pedri. Showing good feet. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Balde. De Jong. Balde. Nice control. De Jong. Played with finesse. He thumps it clear. Moved on forwards. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Diangana. And it's played forward. Balde. De Jong. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Yamal. He's in a great position here. Yamal. De Jong. Casado. And here's Rashford. Yamal. Casado. And here's Rashford. Rashford! Yamal. And it's Pedri. Gets a foot in here. Diangana. Aim forwards. Hector Fort, gently done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Koundé, forwards and with intent. Rashford. And here's Yamal. Rashford. De Jong. And here's Pedri. Rafinha. No way through, so back it comes. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. And it's De Jong. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Tries to get it clear. That's been drilled forward. Hector Fort. There are a few waiting for it. That has been knocked clear. Hector Fort with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Yamal. Pedri. Andre Silva. Now it's Mir. Hector Fort. Rafa Mir. Moved on forwards. Good ball, good take. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. Lofted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. And it's played forward. Al-Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Casado forwards and with intent. Pedri. Now it's Rashford. And it's Andre Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's a dangerous ball. Pedri, and the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
forwards. Now it's Andre Silva. Diangana. That is a brilliant interception. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Balde getting this one clear. Rashford is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Eric Garcia. De Jong. It's a quick ball upfield. Now it's Rashford. Does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's played forward. Now it's Mir. De Jong with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Yamal. Casado. And it's Pedri. Pedri, that's an imaginative pass. And they've been given a corner. That has been cleared. Hector Fort battling down that right flank. And here's Andre Silva.
Andre Silva really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That has been knocked clear. Rafinha has created one goal already. And here's Rashford. Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. And it's hoisted clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Kubasi aim forwards. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. That has been cut short. Danger averted for now. Eric Garcia. Balde. De Jong. Andre Silva. And it's Rashford. Over to the left. Tiangana. Aim forwards. And here's Andre Silva. Hector Ford. That's good play. Ford's cross. Chesney gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Rafinha. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. De Jong. And it's Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? Rafinha. Hit into the middle. Oh, clearance is short. Pedri plays it short. That's tidy. Pedri. Casado. That's very neat. Now it's Rafinha. Balde, back when it goes. Here's Pedri. Yamal! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rafinha. Rashford is onto this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Rafinha. Balde, that's a delicate pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tiangana, and it's played forward. Hector Ford. Moved on forwards. Ambitious ball here. Pau Kubasi clears it away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Casado, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri looking for a runner. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they clean on, or even better, can they get another?
Moved on forwards. Balde. Rafinha. Rafinha, gently done. Casado. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Andre Silva. Out to the left it goes. Andre Silva. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. It's a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about. Face to face with the keeper. It's Rashford! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Driven forward, Rafa Mir chasing after it. Koundé, and it's played forward. Pedri. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Just about up to 75 minutes. Aim forwards. Gets it away. Have it back and can go again. And it's fought. Diangana. And here's Andre Silva. Purring through the gears. Yamal. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. Rashford. Yamal. Rashford. And there's the shot! Should have put that one away.
Rashford is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Balde. And it's Pedri. Rashford. And here's Yamal. Yamal laid out to the left flank. Up he goes! somehow he managed to miss it. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
That's really well manoeuvred. Andre Silva spread out to the left. Diangana. Nicely intercepted. De Jong. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Balde. Eric Garcia. Long ball looking to counter. Well read, nice interception. Cuts out the pass. Diangana. Pedri.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And that was very necessary. Yamal, gently done. And it's Pedri. Foot in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Andre Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mir. Diangana goes for the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Wins the duel this time. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, shoots! And that's a real chance missed. Kubasi shifted upfield. Yamal. That's a nicely weighted pass. Rashford gets flagged offside. Iñaki Peña. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Chooses to deal with it himself. Diangana. Played out to the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Press pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Balde, and the keeper's got it again. Kubasi, Koundé, Yamal, Kubasi, Pedri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the counter is on. Yamal, De Jong, Koundé, Kubasi, Koundé, Kubasi, Diangana, out to the left it goes. Time to deliver. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Yamal, Koundé, Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Casado, Rafinha, and here's Rashford, and he's away. Rashford! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So now the difference is 3. Pedri, Rafinha, Pedri, Yamal trying to keep this in. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. There are a few waiting for it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. That has been knocked clear. And it's Andre Silva, and it's been played through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ball's gone out of Kubasi. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Pau Kubasi. And he goes cross-field. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great defending, strong and determined. Diangana. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And he's going direct. Diangana chips it through. Oh, such a clever touch. Diving header! And he's there to clear it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pedri. And here's Rashford. Does really well to win the ball there. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was